is there's something called migration of inhibitory neurons. So as our brain develops, it kind of develops. I better keep on speaking in the microphone, right? Turn to the side.
You're good.
But our brain, I'll just turn to the side for a second here. Our brain grows from the midstem or the brainstem and forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it has this forward development. As we go from midbrain structures to the limbic system and to the frontal lobe and to the prefrontal lobe, those structures become increasingly advanced. And we have two types of neurons that balance each other out. There's excitatory neurons and inhibitory neurons. And these are always, and this is where my chemical engineering comes in, right? Yeah. These are always balancing each other out. So when you have a thermostat and you have it set, it's going to, the AC will turn on until it reaches 72 degrees. And then it'll heat up until it reaches 73. And then it triggers the system to turn on again, right? So it's this balance of, and really what you have there is you have an excitatory and inhibitory. If you want to call inhibitory lowering the temperature and excitatory increasing the temperature, right? So the environment is excitatory, the AC is inhibitory, and they balance each other out. They're constantly balancing each other, right, to maintain a certain level. So we have this going on in our brain all the time. Excitatory, I'm going to say something to Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Inhibitory, I need to listen. I need to stop my brain and just listen to what he has to say. I'm not going to interrupt him.
Thanks.
That's my inhibitory
yeah.
in action, right? So if I have an imbalance between inhibitory and excitatory, it's going to create dysfunction.
Mm.
So getting back to autism spectrum, what we understand is that inhibitory neurons do not migrate as well as excitatory. So then what do we have? We have more excitatory than we have inhibitory. And so the equivalent, when you have less inhibitory compared to excitatory, the equivalent is like someone who's normotypical. Like you go to Costco and you're like, it's noisy, it's chaotic, whatever, I'm going to get what I need. Versus someone that's like, turn the volume up like 20 decibels and you go to Costco, how does that feel?
Right, that'd be
You're
a
like,
nightmare.
oh my gosh, this is like a rock concert. But it's kind of like this.
It's
for
like
people
gain.
on the autism spectrum.